This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's the barrel. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He finds some space. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. He's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Finds room at the 30. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The penalty backs them up first and very long. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The Aggies will look to convert here on fourth down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Makes the grab. It's Bell. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Walker, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hunt over the middle. It's Williams. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep down the middle. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work for the 44.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Gets some space around the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Play action here on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Lindsey. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And they'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And then he's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, great keeper here by the quarterback for some nice yards and a first down. And I tell you, they've had a great tradition over the years of having quarterbacks that have the ability to put the ball down and pick up valuable yardage.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback to start the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Pressure is coming. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
And that's everything you want from a defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out. Here, they still have defenders in position to keep that to a short game.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
On the move now. The receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. The completion made. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it on first down. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just rose it away. And that's not going to bring out the third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Now the pass rush gets home. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throwing for his running back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. And inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception, get the ball back to their offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turtle looking to make a play here. The coverage team brings it down at the 26.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And he disposed it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. He didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid game there. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. Able to convert on third. Sets up. First and goal. The 8. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Now the handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal. And here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. A play action looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. National championship on the line, dead even. Closing minutes, Kerpier set up for an all-time finish here.
Well, this is everything you hope for, right? A national championship's on the line. Couple minutes to go. We got a tie game, and now we get to see what this other quarterback is made of. He has a chance to be a hero, and his offense has a chance to be heroes if they can drive down and get points on the board and potentially ice this game and put it away.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Haynes. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Is that a championship-winning play? A defensive score to take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stuff by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you saved your one timeout. Now you got a real chance.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.